Should you put your chubby hubby on Harry's diet? It's helped the prince lose half a stone and you can still enjoy wine and chocolate. The downside? Gallons of yucky green juice. Prince Harry appears to be cutting a sharper, slimmer figure in the run-up to his wedding, and speculation is rife that Meghan might have nudged him towards the London gym much loved by her future sister-in-law, Pippa. He has been spotted coming in and out of KX, pronounced Kicks, the exclusive Chelsea gym where Pippa famously trimmed and toned her slender frame in preparation for her wedding last year. It could be the top-of-the-range gym equipment, expert personal trainers and disco-themed spinning studio that are transforming Harry's beefy, beery body, but it's very likely Meghan has put him on the special green juice diet that KX recommends. The diet is the brainchild of nutritionists Aidan Goggins and Glenn Matten, who have dedicated their careers to investigating the powerful natural properties of certain foods. Their ideas hit the mainstream when they were enticed into working together with KX Gym. Their aim was to devise a fast-track diet that would guarantee maximum athletic performance and speedy weight loss. The result was the Cert Food Diet book, which hit the bestseller lists when released in 2016. The KX ethos is so Cert Food entrenched that much of the on-site restaurant is certified with on-message Cert Food salads, 20 pounds, green juice, 12 pounds, and energy bites, 3 pounds and 50 pence. Despite Pippa's obvious success with the regime, there's nothing girly about the Cert Food diet. Chocolate, coffee and red wine are allowed, and, unlike the intermittent fasting regimes so popular with many men, there's no requirement to go hungry. Goggins recommends the diet as a performance enhancer for Premiership footballer clients, top rugby players and Sir Ben Ainsley's America's Cup sailing team. However, the diet's creators have come under fire from dietitians for devising a regime that strays from government advice. The initial 7-day kickstart suggests green juice as a meal replacement, which goes against the Food Standards Agency's Balanced Eat Well Guide plate or the food pyramid that NHS dietitians typically fall back on. But Goggins and Matten indignantly point to their eminent qualifications. Both have a master's degree in nutritional medicine. Goggins is also a qualified pharmacist. They hit upon the idea of Cert Foods after following up on an investigation into the life-enhancing properties of a plant chemical called resveratrol, found in grape skin and red wine, which scientists speculated could hold a key to longevity. The duo discovered that other foods, such as walnuts, capers, red onions and dark chocolate, contain specific natural plant chemicals that appear to be able to activate genes in our bodies. These genes are known as sirtuins, so Goggins and Matten named the foods with the most abundant natural chemical profile Cert Foods. Each Cert Food provides a different combination of phytonutrients and supposed health benefits, but the pair found that combining Cert Foods appears to enhance their active powers. One food might contain a chemical which helps prevent fat formation and another helps increase fat disposal, explains Goggins. You could eat a whole field of kale, but get nowhere near the benefit that a Cert Food-loaded meal would bring. The authors were so excited about the proposed effects on blood sugar levels and fat metabolism that they agreed to a trial into the health impact of a 7-day intense boost of Cert Foods. Goggins says, the trial was designed to measure how the diet stimulated rejuvenation and cellular repair. We added a degree of calorie restriction, because studies show it is good for longevity, so we knew people would lose weight, but we had no idea the average weight loss would be half a stone. That's one big reason the Cert Food diet appeals to men. The dieting culture has got stuck in a rut, with experts advocating eating less and less. Suddenly, everything that you enjoy seems to be bad for you. People are getting fed up with conflicting messages and confusion. It's such a shame, says Goggins. When giving up food is routinely offered as the solution, surely something has gone very wrong. Our 7-day plan is an optional kickstart. The most important message is to be adding Cert Foods to your existing diet. The benefits come from the foods you eat, not from foods you have to avoid. Does it really work? Would the Cert Food diet perform its slenderizing miracles on my 54-year-old graphic designer husband, Jonathan Woods? If we could both lose half a stone while still eating chocolate and drinking red wine, I was sure he'd be willing to give it a try. So I added the 20 top Cert Foods to my weekly shopping list, plus a cheap-as-chips juicer because you can't do this diet without one. I struggled to find lovage, A nettle-like salad leaf. True food fans grow their own from the seeds, but green celery leaves are nutritionally close enough. If you're new to juicing, be warned, stuffing handfuls of kale, rocket and parsley into a narrow chute is a messy task. Repeatedly rejuicing the resulting pulp, as advised, to extract the powerful sirtuins sends things off the messy scale. I'm sure Harry will be buying his green juice at KX or getting Meghan to make it because my husband flatly refused to get involved in this daily mucky ritual. It takes a full bag of kale, a bag of rocket, a bag of parsley and a whole head of celery with an apple, lemon juice and matcha powder to produce 4 small bright green glasses of juice. 10 minutes to make it, 15 minutes to clear it all up. The juice, which fans call rocket fuel, is something only the truly committed could honestly enjoy. It's like liquidized salsa verde, bitter, piquant and best knocked back like a shot of tequila than a soft lovingly sipped smoothie. John took one slug and immediately spat it out, muttering, "Disgusting." But no pain, no gain, so he persevered, grumpily, swilling his mouth afterwards. For the first 3 days, you must survive on 3 glasses of juice and 1 meal, albeit enhanced by cert foods. Without a personal trainer snapping at his heels, John found the process tough. But he said the acrid bitterness of the juice made it an effective appetite suppressant. It turns out the key to certifying any meal is no more complicated than throwing in as many of the top 20 cert foods as you can fit on the plate. So a cert food salad is like any other salad except you add radicchio leaves with rocket, parsley, walnuts, dates and scatter it with tiny capers. We both agreed it is delicious, a cornucopia of health-giving foods in a bowl. Coffee is a cert food, so that helps ease hunger pangs, and a little dark chocolate is allowed. Plus, the matcha green tea powder you stir into the green juice has a caffeine-like effect which keeps you buzzing. And, let's face it, the 1,000 calories a day limit is still more than the 600 to 800 you're allowed on a 5-2 diet fast day. On day 4, the protocol changes to 2 daily juices and 2 cert food enhanced meals, up to a 1,500 calorie max, so life did begin to ease back to a healthier version of normal. Already we'd both noticed our clothes were a little looser. At the end of the week we were thrilled to find we had both lost the promised half stone and, joy, much of it from our middle-aged middles. After this kickstart you are advised to move on to the maintenance phase of the diet, explained above, where you whiz up 1 green juice a day and pack as many cert foods into your normal meals as you possibly can. We still eat a lot of kale, rendered palatable when roasted in salt and olive oil or tossed in a pan with butter and garlic, and I make a batch of green juice most weeks. I sprinkle berries and walnuts over my breakfast, substitute buckwheat for many rice and flour-based dishes, buckwheat pancakes, buckwheat risotto, and the only onions I buy are red, not white. John's diet is marinated in cert foods whether he likes it or not, but I can't persuade him to join me in that juice. He says that it's a cert food step too far, and he's convinced he's getting all the cert foods he needs in his glass of red wine.